don't need a story. I watched an incredibly amusing video recently, amusing to me anyway, where someone with an agenda to sell a post-production solution cleverly marketed as an innovative, all-encompassing solution for brands, businesses, organizations, and institutions of all sizes and scales to make video quickly and easily, tried to make the argument that not every video needs a story. You don't need a story to tell people how to fix your toaster or your dishwasher. I say this video was amusing because what it really demonstrated was how little its creators actually understand what a story really is and how far their solution really needs to come if it is going to solve the global communication challenges of their clients. Let's get one thing very clear about stories. A story does not have to be once upon a time. Many things are stories. An IKEA guide to assembling a piece of furniture can be a story. The title and promise on a packet of 2-minute noodles can tell a story. The allocated seating ticket you get at the cinema can be a story. A story is a construct. In fact, stories are one of the oldest, if not the oldest constructs we have that we still use to this day to communicate our ideas in a way in which they are easily remembered and easily passed on to others so they can retain the essential information and recall it just as easily. At its most basic level, that's it, folks. That is what a story is. It doesn't mean the story is necessarily interesting. By and large, based on percentages alone, most of the stories we tell are not. It doesn't mean the story is necessarily emotional. By and large, most of them are not. It doesn't even mean the story is necessarily creative. Stories we use in our everyday lives are more often than not rational exchanges to pass on relevant information that we don't want our audience to forget. Let's go back to IKEA for a moment. Using my earlier example, if the IKEA instructions on how to put together your furniture are well told and written by someone who understands the story you need told, how to put the Billy bookcase together, you end up with a piece of furniture. If the IKEA instructions are written by someone who has little care, concern, or understanding for whether you end up with this piece of furniture or not, you end up with a wasted weekend and personal relationships in tatters without even a piece of furniture as compensation. I know what I would personally prefer. So, in conclusion, when you're thinking about your next video and who you work with in creating it, just think about this. Do you want your audience to be able to remember what it was you wanted to tell them and be able to communicate that idea quickly and succinctly to others? Or do you want them to have information without context or consequence? Again, I know what I would prefer. To find out how APV can help you translate your story into an effective piece of visual content for your audience, visit our website, apv.asia, or reach out to our Head of New Business and Content Development, Harry Pang, here on LinkedIn.